question of alien visitations to Earth is considered valid and worthy of further scientific study, according to one physicist. It stems from a broader question that asks whether humans are alone in the universe. If the answer is yes, then it presents a rather sad and depressing thought. If we're not alone, and we're just a small part of a vast intergalactic neighborhood teeming with life, I believe that our reaction would range anywhere from glee and excitement to absolute horror. Is it impossible for extraterrestrials to visit us here on Earth? We are relatively new to the game of space travel, so we tend to equate our own lack of ability to other possible alien civilizations. If we can't do it, then it's possible for them too. Since the dawn of civilization, people were reported to have seen something odd in the sky at one time or another. The Romans seeing a burning shield in the sky, Ezekiel's observation of a craft that had the characteristics of a wheel within a wheel, or the sightings of mysterious airships floating above 19th century San Francisco. All those early accounts of unknowns in the sky could be easily explained away as misunderstanding of normal weather and celestial occurrences. There's possibly no logical explanation as well. In the post-World War II years, there was a sudden technological boom in aerospace and computers, which was partly due to a competition with our new enemy, the Soviets. Sightings of unknown objects in the skies were on the rise, and a new term was coined by businessman and pilot Kenneth Arnold, flying saucers, because he reported seeing a group of unknown craft zooming over Mount Rainier in Washington state, which resembled saucers skipping across water.
There have been a certain percentage of this volume of reports that have been made by credible observers of relatively incredible things. It is this group of observations that we now are attempting to resolve.
In 1953, the United States Air Force decided to coin the term UFO as a catch-all for any report of unknown aerial objects performing any maneuver, including standing stock still in the sky. When someone mentions the term UFO, most people automatically think of alien spaceships. UFO means Unidentified Flying Object, which is a far cry from calling them ET spacecraft. During the early years, the United States Air Force officially began investigating UFOs through various studies like Project Sign in 1948 and ending with Project Blue Book, which ceased operations in December of 1969.
There has been no evidence that unidentified flying objects are a threat to our national security.
Since then, the investigation of the UFO phenomena was handled through civilian organizations like NICAP, APRO, and MUFON. Was 1969 the last time our United States government officially investigated UFOs? Well, no. In late 2017, it was reported in the New York Times that back in 2007, the Department of Defense had revealed that $22 million out of their $600 million budget was spent on the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, which was formed to study UFOs. It was during that time when 3 videos were released by the Pentagon of UFO encounters captured with forward-looking infrared cameras mounted on F-18 Super Hornet fighter jets.
Oh, fleet of them, look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Oh, that thing, dude.
Such disclosures energize those of us who believe that there should be more scrutiny to such claims, especially when it involves professionals in aviation and aerospace. But is this enough to prove the existence of extraterrestrials? Carl Sagan once said that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. If we can't rely on the government for answers, then it's time for a change.
What is your opinion of these new sightings of unidentified objects?
With all due respect to the Air Force, I believe that some of them will prove to be of interplanetary origin.
Who will tackle this issue? Who will find the answers to a subject that has been perplexing us for generations? Hopefully, there will soon be some serious scientific study.